Hi everybody, this is Odd Samurai, and today I'm gonna be reacting to One Piece chapter 1164. So yeah, not a lot new really to talk about this one. I'm still I need more in regards to the reason why Garp keeps staying in the Navy despite what he witnessed in God Valley. But also, how is he allowed to stay in the Navy after attacking freaking Emu? And not like he spells it out, but even though he can tell that he should attack this monster-like creature, I don't get the impression that he takes it as serious as he should, especially since he banters with Roger about, whose attack actually did the most damage. So yeah, poor Rocks though. I might have gotten spoiled on something, but hopefully it was wrong. But if it was accurate, I will tell you. Also, the panel of Captain John going, "Come to me, my treasures." Apparently, it's very similar to a Buggy one, which is fun since Buggy was always after Captain John's treasure. And it's just kind of not necessarily, he inherited John's will, but the similarities are there. I think that's all I gotta say. So yeah, let me. Yeah, I was trying to look at more of Emu's dialogue. But yeah, it's definitely a situation of Emu not really taking interest in wanting to kill Rocks because of who he is, but rather because of the person he's a descendant of. So yeah, Emu really doesn't see people, even people who were related to people they knew, but rather, just another version of the person they knew, like Vivi and Lily, or probably once they actually see Luffy face to face with him and Joy Boy. So adds more to Emu's characterization. Of being so stuck in the past. Okay, let's just get on with 1164. Titled Davy Blood. Ooh, wonder if it's gonna be more literal than metaphorical, but we'll see. Oh, another reader request. Perona with Randolph. Perona chasing a rabbit with a watch. Okay, so the reader did not request specifically Randolph. But this is cute though. It seems like she wants to hug him because he reminds her of Mihawk. Oh, she misses him. Okay. Ah, what is it, Rocks? Did our attacks do nothing to that spider? Okay. Garp looking more focused now. Whitebeard looking confused and surprised. Kaido just kinda going with the flow. What's going on here? Persistent thou art. Don't downplay the power of humanity, monster. Whoa, that's such a cool line. Davy D. Jones was once the king of the world. Yo, what? What the hell? It looks like Rox is actually able to fight off the Domi reverse. Like half of his face there is looking mostly normal. But he still has the big fangs. Davy D. Jones was once the king of the world. Okay. Something else to add to what we know about him. So I'm guessing that's the reason Rox wants to be the king of the world? To follow in the footsteps of his ancestor? It is a very big theme in the story about like following in the footsteps of the people before you, but still being your own person. I do wonder how much Rox knew about Davy Jones. Silence! He was never king. Not for an instant. The grievance between Moo and Davy has nothing to do with thee. I mean, you did call Rox Davy Jones a chapter ago, so I guess that's on you. He was never king. That seems like, maybe Emu in denial. Having a bit of a tantrum. The grievance between Moo and Davy. Okay. I thought Davy Jones was gonna be like older than 900 years ago. But maybe not. If Emu and Davy Jones were let's call them acquaintances. Then why are you so panicked over something as trivial as in the Davy name? Oh? Go on. Pick on Emu's insecurities. It's kept you terrified for years, hasn't it? The thought that Davy's will might be passed down and one day come for you to fulfill a promise. Okay, a promise? It's giving Toki's prophecy haunting Orochi. What's more frightening to you? Davy D. Jones or Joy Boy? Whoa. Did not expect Davy Jones to be such a figure in the, to have as much importance as Joy Boy. At least in the eyes of Emu. Cease thy dreaming. Their kind will never be seen again. Once I have eradicated thee. Okay, did not answer the question. But there's definitely some merit to what Rox is saying. And I think he's definitely close to the truth. I have found excellent soldiers to serve Moo, Davy, gigantic, harmless, and conflicted. The giants? You fool. Don't mess with Harold. They only want peace. Oh. Even though this guy was always like, please join my crew. He still respects here what he actually wanted. Indeed, a golden opportunity. Such a willing puppet of a king will never come along twice. Oh boy. Well, well, well. You know, unfortunate, but Rox was right. The world government was never gonna give him what he wanted. No! Just like thee, in fact. Now stop wasting time. Oh. He was resisting it, but it seems Imu is forcing in the process of dummy reverse. And bring an end to the dream of Davy. Ah! Huh? Rocks! What did it do to you? What happened up there, Rocks? Damn it! I'm going to disappear. Huh? Well, this was really interesting. Obviously, similar to when Cobra talked to him at the reverie. Cobra basically, you know, asking like, what does this and this mean? And Imu was basically like, I don't have any, you know, like, obligation to answer any of your questions. Which, makes sense. And, like, yeah. Imu was already resolved to kill Cobra there, but still, someone who has been so dedicated to keep themselves to utmost secrecy, they would not be willing to just you know, say what they want all willy-nilly. But still, worth to point out how Imu dodges the accusations that Rox throws at them. And Davy, by thy own hand, now erase all life that was involved with God Valley. Did you get bigger? All of you, move it. There is blood that must be erased from history. Well, everyone that was involved in God Valley, huh? Well, we know that's not true. There's definitely survivors. Like, there's literally two right there. Linlin and Kaido. But that's how, you know. Plus, all of the slaves that Kuma managed to save. Oh, he went straight for Kaido? Hey, Rox, what are you... Kaido! Yeah. Kicked him, oh no, or threw him into the mountain right next to them. And he seems to have knocked Kaido out. Damn you, Rox, are you turning on your own people? Yeah, they don't get what's happening. Oof. I'm not sure exactly what he did to Linlin. I think he kicked her with Conqueror's Hake. Oh, and she flew right past Whitebeard. Is that all we are to you, Rox? Impediment? Yes. Oh, man. I'm thinking that, the people here never really understood what happened to Rox. But, like, how can they not, question any further the wings he just got and the fangs. Yeah, there's definitely something wrong with him. But yeah, there's definitely a possibility that, they literally actually believe that rocks just turned on them out of nowhere. Because of, I don't know, greed. But okay, now him and Whitebeard are fighting. And that mountain just got cut in half. Huh? Oh, run for your life, the mountain is coming down! Okay, rocks. Just flexing his muscles. Oh, we see Eddie's still running with Teach. All battleships along the northeast shore. Withdraw and keep your distance. Northeast shore. That was dangerous. Who should we punish for allowing this to happen? Quickly, please this way, everyone. Don't you dare leave without us, or we'll have you all put to death. Hurry, my lords. Southwest part of the island. Hurry up, Rayleigh, this island is doomed. Roger better be alright in there. Treasure, can you believe how much there is? Whoa, it's a dead end. Make it snappy. Damn it. I can't even save a single baby. Where did he go? Oh man, we know what happened to the baby. But oh man, it's rough because the dragon here has no idea. And he just thinks that Shanks might be lost forever or dead. And yeah, the guilt and the powerlessness he must feel. That he thinks he couldn't save anyone. Oh, this is so good for Dragon. You have to stop, Kuma. If you keep going, you'll put us in danger. Kumachi. There might still be lives I can save. Oh, a person. Oh, John? Curses, stupid Gansui. Shiki, is there even any escape off of this island? Jihahaha, you thought you could get the best of me? All forces to the shore. We need stretchers. I can't get there, the woods are on fire. Ah, rocks. He found Ares and Teach. Sebek, you look just like... So you lost then? I'm sorry, dear, you had to face off in order to save us, but it was too early, wasn't it? Yeah, he couldn't do anything against Imu. Oh, Teach. We'll jump into the sea. We just have to swim, whatever it takes to keep the baby blood alive. Interesting. That's not what I expected her to be thinking about. More so just, saving Teach because of what he means to her and what he meant to rocks. You have to survive no matter what it takes. Escape is at the shore. Oh no. Rocks is about to swing his sword. It seems like both Eddies and Teach say oh no as cannonballs are shot at them. Kuma? Oh my god! Goat! He managed to teleport them to another island? Both of them together? Oh my god! And I'm guessing at that very moment before Rock's sword reaches him, he does the same to himself. Yep. Oh man! Even Kuma outside of his own flashback is amazing. Let's go, MVP! And we got an explosion as the cannonballs reach their destination. But the Navy ship also gets destroyed. Oh, because of the swing of Rox's sword. Emu? Continue, Davy. Snuff out every light of life left on the island. Okay, I'm just saying though, Emu was not as thorough as they could have been, which is good. They really just relied on Rox being their puppet. Hurry up, Vice Admiral Garp, there's no time. No, you hurry. How many are still on the island? Oh, okay. Where are you now, Roger? I'm fine. Once everyone's on the ship, let me know. Got that? So Garp wanted to try and save as many people as he could. Granted. It's a little vague that he says how many are still on the island. Like, I want to assume that it's just, any human in there. But it could just... No, you know what? I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt and say, like, he's trying to save anyone he can. Stop it, Rox. Rox? Why does he look like that? Good question. Both Garp and Roger seem like they're about to have like about to make a long, deep breath. Get out here, Rox! Oh, that's the part of the story that is, kinda true, just really enveloped in what actually happened. Because from what we knew of what Sengoku told other Marines, is that Garp and Roger teamed up to fight Rox to protect the Celestial Dragons? I think that was the official story. And that's why Garp doesn't like talking about it, because it's not true. And he hates that it's painted in that way. But yeah, the actual reason why they fought Rox is because he was Tommy Reversed. Davy? I don't know why, but Emu reacting like that, it's I did not expect that. Like, what? Why exactly the surprise? Look what a mess you are. Can't let you go after my crew. Oh, that's such a cool panel. Garp and Roger about to face off on Domi Reversi Rocks. What? Roger, Garp. What's that voice? Help me. They can hear his inner voice, what he's actually thinking, his actual personality being trapped in there. So we know Roger has the voice of all things. But it doesn't seem like Garp can hear it. Why do you look like that? Oh, please, just kill me. Yeah, I don't think Garp can hear it. He's just reacting to Rock's crying. But Roger, he heard. Mm. And oh well, the last panel of the chapter is Roger and Garp getting ready as Rox charges at them. Ooh, such a good chapter, for sure. Though, I mean, it makes sense. I'm like, it's just that, it's definitely something that I'm just wondering how many chapters are left of the flashback regarding God Valley. But, I am glad that we're having it. It's just like I said, I'm not super emotionally attached to what's happening right now. I was a lot more engaged when it was mainly about Harold and Loki. So, I do wonder in the next chapter we are going to have Rox being killed by this too. But hey, this chapter did not go as sad as it could have been, since Rox was not able to kill Ares. I thought she was gonna die like that. But no, it seems like Teach is gonna be able to have her as a mom for at least a few years, I wanna say, more. But of course, I can definitely see them still being persecuted a lot. If Imu was this eager to annihilate the Davy blood. But yeah, I thought that the Buccaneers were as hated as the Davy clan. But here, I guess, the reason that Imu doesn't bother with Kuma is because Kuma is a little kid who didn't really pose any sort of uh, active threat to Imu's plan at the moment. But yeah, it's interesting how much, or rather, how Imu did not mention the Buccaneers at all. But yeah, that moment when Kuma saves Ares and Teach, very, very nice. Although, there's that thing of like, well, like obviously I would not want Teach to be killed just because of because of who his father was. And, just his bloodline in general. But I'm just saying, if it wasn't for him, then Ace would not have been there in Marineford. And the threat, the thematic threat there is that Ace was killed because of who his father was. So yeah, Uh, that's very neat. Mm. That one panel of dragon just on the ground and just shaking and probably crying about how he couldn't save Shanks. Oh, yeah, that's sad. I want to imagine. Well, not want. I just imagine. Actually, that dragon would have never uh figured out that the baby survived and is not one of the Yonko, because I have to check, but I don't think he was told the names of the babies. So yeah, actually, wait a minute. For all he knows, yeah, that baby never made it out of the island. And of course, it's not like Shax would be able to remember, so Dragon would just have to always carry that loss. Oh. Hmm. Man, no. I am, you know, I'm just trying to get the more I can in regards to like Garp's characterization regarding this incident. And, well, I still need more. We still haven't seen him say anything of like that we didn't know, you know? Like, I think last chapter we saw him say, like, you know, man, the celestial dragons are scumbags. And Marines around him being like, please don't say that. But, like, you know, we haven't gotten anything more that it, you know, similar to when he was like, you know, what, like, you know, what what does justice even mean anymore? I want more of that for him. But he's just kind of, you know, just focusing on fighting rather than what this means for him as a Marine. And, you know, it makes sense that he's trying to ignore it and focus on what's happening right now at hand. You know, in something easier rather than something that challenges everything that he's come to know and understand up until this point. And I don't think if it, well, I don't know if it's super relevant to what's happening here, but I do remember that scene with him, Tsuru, Sengoku, and Kong, when Kong is like saying something very like stereotypical of giants, that is like maybe rooted in something that wasn't, that's just like not true for the Elbeth that Harold wanted and the giant that he became. You know, calling them all like barbaric and just very prone to destroying others. And Garp, instead of like defending him and being like, no, but that's not how he is right now, he was just like, oh, but we need that in the Marines. So I guess that's like one example of him not really trying to question um mm, the status quo, and more so just adapting and trying to use it to in a useful manner. I don't know. But yeah, I think that's all I have for this chapter. I think what Rox was saying about Davy Jones at the beginning, I think he was right, and Emu's just seething because they don't want to admit it. So, yeah. I think I'm gonna leave it here. So if you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. Till next time, see ya.